Something brand new, or maybe not brand new to everybody, but kind of brand new this year. There's some upgrades to the GPX 300. This year it is the GPX TSE 300L. It is pretty much what it looks like. Built for trail riding, comes with a lot of parts that you might not know. It does come from China. A lot of people kind of are confused about this motorcycle, and a lot of people will say, oh, hey, is that the new Spanish built bike? Is that the new Italian built wing? What is that? Well, this does. It comes from China, and it comes with a lot of stuff that looks familiar, but when you look a little bit closer, it's not familiar. Ridden some of the GPXs in the past, and they were very close to a lot of the other trail bikes that you would get. Again, you can look at it and say they're going after a KTM 300, which they pretty much are. When it comes to power, everybody wants to know about power. It's not as snappy and as powerful as a KTM 300 would be. It's not that far off. It's fairly comparable to something like a YZ250X model, and it's not as snappy as that either, but it does have that kind of trail bike worthy power band to where it kind of slow builds up and just kind of mellow and goes up through it. It's got electric start, it's got onboard computer, it's got a fan, it's got an oversized tank. This bike that we're looking at right now does come with a gummy style tire, front and rear. Does take a little bit of getting used to. Handguards, headlights, everything that you see, it's just not the brands that you're used to. But then again, you're not paying the premium price. This thing will come in retail anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000, depending on where you're at. It looks the part. Will it walk the walk and talk the talk? We're gonna ride it a little bit and come back and tell you what we think. Okay, so we had a few days of testing on this motorcycle. You're seeing 1 day of testing and multiple people riding this thing. Bottom line, the GPX is a good motorcycle. Better than the previous models that we've ridden. And from the very first model that we rode, it doesn't have a lean surge. It's carbureted really well. And we're thinking that it'll probably even be better the next time we ride. But a couple things that stood out for us right away is the gummy tire. Gummy tire on the rear is pretty good. The gummy tire up front is really hard to get used to, especially you'll see in this video, we were kind of sliding around a little bit, maybe doing some faster trails than this bike is specifically built for in the trim that it's in right now. I would take the gummy tire off the front. You just want a little bit more feel, and you got knobs folding over, and I think it makes the bike feel a little bit softer than it actually is. Overall, suspension-wise, it is on the soft side. Everything works decent. It's got decent throttle response compared to like a YZ250X It's not gonna be as snappy and responsive in the mid-range, but still in the neighborhood. I like that it has a larger tank. It gives you lots of range. Comes stock with handguards, might sound kind of petty, but it's nice when you hit a bush for the first time that you have handguards. Better than not having them, that's for sure. Starts right up on the trail even when the bike's hot. Has a fan on it, doesn't overheat even on tight technical trails. Again, suspension, you can do some clickers. We didn't mess around a lot. It is on the soft side. The other thing that I didn't particularly care for is the seat. A long day in the saddle, the seat's hard. It's a lot harder than it looks. Not the comfort factor there, but man, it's got a skid plate. It's got all the bells and whistles that you could want. The products aren't by people that we have heard of. It's not a Dunlop or a Bridgestone tire. It's not a IMS oversized tank. It's not a Trail Tech fan system. It's not KYB or Showa components, but in all, it works pretty well for what you're getting. At a $7,000 price tag, man, it's a legitimate alternative to what's out there that is $10,000 and above. If you're just looking for something to trail ride around, you might want to look at it. It's a viable option. Lots of components that work legit. Urge people to check it out before you blow your budget on something else. We're going to do a lot more testing on this motorcycle, do a full review in an upcoming printed issue of Dirtbike magazine. It will actually be online at dirtbikemagazine.com. Once that happens, Ron Lawson did do a weekly wrap on it, and you can kind of see exactly what the components are called on the motorcycle and see if it's something that you want to further look into or maybe go a different route. If you got a little bit more time on your hands and you want to check out some other videos that we've done, check that out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our latest videos, and it alerts you with an email. So we'll see you next time.